revolutionary inventions, one of the most notable prime examples of our generation would have to be smart devices. This includes tablets, gaming consoles, laptops, and most famously, the smartphone. Most of us cannot imagine life without these devices, even those of us that were around before they existed. While they may have only been around 1 or 2 decades, we have become extremely dependent on them. They give us ample ways of entertainment, knowledge, as well as ways of working. However, despite all of these examples, there is one permanent fixture that is in all of them. This permanent fixture is blue light, and in the ample amounts we become accustomed to, it's doing us no favors. Multiple studies have shown that blue light is detrimental not only to our eye health, but also our sleep, decreasing our quality of life. Today, I'm going to persuade you why it would be in your best interest to decrease screen time on your phones and other smart devices. Don't worry, I'm not telling you to toss your phone out the window or anything and go retro, but I am going to explain why it might be a good idea to decrease the amount of time spent staring at your screens. And then you will see the benefits of less blue light in your life. But first, let's answer the question. What is blue light? And how is it any different from other types of light? Well, blue light specifically is light on the spectrum of 400 to 490 nanometers. The most common form of blue light comes from the sun and can actually be pretty beneficial to us. This includes things like vitamin D, and also blue light from the sun helps regulate our circadian rhythms and helps us sleep at night. This is because when you see blue light, your brain produces the hormone melatonin, which helps sleep. And when you see the light, you also know that it's time to wake up. However, this principle regarding circadian rhythms becomes problematic when it comes to blue light emitting devices, as our brain registers it the same as light from the sun. According to the September 2019 issue of the Journal of Sleep Research and Sleep Medicine, blue light emitted from smart devices may increase the risk of developing circadian rhythm sleep disorders. This includes insomnia, a sleep disorder where people have trouble staying asleep and falling asleep. Lack of sleep is a great contributor to lack of concentration during the day, as well as daytime sleepiness and increased moodiness and other symptoms. Sleep is very, very important to our health, but unfortunately, when we see blue light at the wrong time, those suppressed melatonin levels lead to decreased sleeping times, as well as trouble falling asleep at night. It was even noted in the March 2011 issue of the Journal of Clinical Endocrinology and Metabolism that individuals who habitually expose themselves to blue light at nighttime hours could have reduced melatonin levels and perturbed rhythms. This means that you have trouble falling asleep at night due to suppressed melatonin. Also, your sleep is thrown off, and you may have trouble staying asleep at night. Aside from being bad for our sleep, blue light is also bad for our eye health. In the Journal of Ophthalmology, December 2018 issue, it was noted prolonged exposure to blue light passes through the cornea and lens to the retina, causing diseases such as dry eye, cataracts, and contributing to macular degeneration. So if you've ever been up at night and have felt your eyes become red and tired, know that this is actually the first signs of bad symptoms for your eyes. So whenever you see yourself scrolling at night, know that maybe it might be time to turn the phone off. To better your health, I want you to decrease the time spent staring at your phone. Again, this is not at all a call for elimination, just a few implementations to better protect your health. There are various ways to decrease the amount of time staring at the screen, and that can also be passive. One of these ways is setting app time limits on your phone so you don't find yourself scrolling unlimitedly. This keeps your phone usable. You can still talk and text. However, it doesn't allow you to scroll for infinite amounts of time. By setting these limits, you decrease the amount of time spent staring at your phone doing things like social media or online shopping. Another way to decrease your amount of time spent staring at your phone is to stop staring at your phone or other smart devices 1 to 2 hours before bed. This will allow your body to stop suppressing melatonin, and therefore you'll be able to fall asleep easier at night. Third, and lastly, you should implement the 20-20-20 rule when it comes to staring at screens. This means for every 20 minutes you spend staring at a screen, spend 20 seconds looking away to give your eyes a break. These simple steps can really help your eyes and will allow your eyes a break to rest, also so you can fall asleep easier at night. I've personally seen great success with these implementations, and in school semesters where I had app time limits, I found myself doing more work by not playing on my phone, as well as falling asleep easier at night because I was able to stop suppressing melatonin and therefore feel more relaxed and fall asleep easier. You can also see the benefits like I did if you just implement these rules and stick to them, and you'll be glad you did. So, I'd like you all to go on your phones when you can and set app time limits, as well as implement the 20-20-20 rule and stop using your phone 1 to 2 hours before bed to better your health, fall asleep easier at night, and save your eyes. Also, in the amount of time you spend not using your phone, you'll see other benefits when you partake in other hobbies. I myself like to do things like yoga and reading, both things that do not involve light-emitting devices, and help me relax while still being fun and entertaining. So blue light, as a whole, is not terrible. However, it can and has been proven to be detrimental to our health. So, that's why I'm saying you should implement these rules so you can better protect yourself while still enjoying using your phone. Blue light suppresses melatonin levels as well as harms your eyes. So always know that when you're using these devices and use these rules going forward. Again, not saying to throw your phone out the window, but when you see how fun things are without them, you won't even miss them. Always know that life is more than what you see on a screen.